Good morning, 10:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Wednesday, December 7th, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So I want to start out by talking about this 4.1 billion XRP move from Bittrex within an hour, and this is talking about what might be happening. We'll get into the charts, but in my Telegram, if you're part of it, you would have seen this morning, and I want to thank Chris for sharing this, and I'll read through this. Whale Alert has tagged the sending wallet as one of the belongs to the major exchange Bittrex. All of the transfers were sent to wallets marked as unknown by Whale Alert. However, details provided by BitThump XRP Focus Wallet Tracking Platform shows that the receiving addresses were set up by UPTO, a major South Korean crypto exchange. The astounding total amount of XRP transferred here, though, seems to be more than just withdrawing funds by an individual and was probably made by a financial institution, unless Bittrex was operating as an XRP custodian for UPTO, and now the exchange is withdrawing its Ripple affiliated tokens, moving them to their own wallet. So the thought here is either being moved to its own wallet with UPTO, or this is an institutional purchaser of XRP that actually sold their XRP holdings. So 4.1 billion XRP moved from Bittrex within an hour. Here's what may be happening. So, as reported by Whale Alert, cryptocurrency tracker over the past hour, slightly less than a dozen transactions carrying a total of 4.124 billion XRP tokens were spotted, or coins. Per the aforementioned source, all these funds are moved from top US-based cryptocurrency exchange Bittrex. 4 billion XRP leaves Bittrex exchange. 7 transactions out of those 10 carried half a billion XRP each, and each of the other 2 transferred 300 million and 324 million XRP. That adds up to more than 4.1 billion XRP in all. This amount of XRP is evaluated at roughly 1.5 billion. So, this is the big story right now. The astounded total amount of XRP transferred here, though, seems to be more than just withdrawing funds by an individual and was probably made by financial institutions, as we've talked about. So, we're going to see what this has to do, or if this has anything to that we need to pay attention to. But that's the big news right now. 4.1 billion XRP moved from Bittrex within an hour. If we get into the charts, we're at 3821. We've continued downward, as I've warned, the last several days, and I'll continue to get back into the charts and show you why this was easily spotted, that we would have a little bbit of a retracement here before any more of an uptick. We've got the US dollar currency index at 105.08. Overextension right now, we came down to about 104.88. Now it looks like if we can get back above 105.28, we will come up to this 106.20. It looks like that's what we would want to do. Could we come back down here and try to create some kind of double bottom, possibly at 104.46 or even lower if we break that to 102.957 is on the table. But as of right now, we've got a verifiable pattern, and there's no reason to really look at it any other way. So that's what we're paying attention to there in the US dollar currency index. We've got the Dow Jones flat. Basically, I mean, it's up 158 points, but we'll see if it can hold that. We had a W reversal there. But as of right now, this looks like it's reversing back, and we're trying to get a rejection here at about 34,000 or 33,923. So we're well on the south side right now. We're on the south side. Gold and silver's up very small, $10 on gold. Silver's doing much better, up 51 cents or 2.3%. It's up about 4.5 times what gold is, almost about 4.25 times. So we'll see a little bump in commodities. But as of right now, gold and silver still in the same spot as the dollar. It's kind of working. The dollar went down. Gold and silver went up a little bit. But 1776 remains a key level for gold. Actually, about 1780 for gold, but we can keep it at 1776. And then on silver, we're looking to stay above 2239. Otherwise, this is going to continue down, and this is just a fake out this morning. So let's pay attention here this morning in the commodities market. Total crypto market cap, as I warned yesterday, is now reversed even more, down 14.7 billion or 1.82%, under 800 billion today, 796. And if it continues this path, I mean, we can see it. It's no secret here that we could be reversing back down to 747 trillion. We'll have to break this 790, which we've held at first. And then we'll also have to come back through 770. But it looks like our next layer down is going to end up here. I'll show you. Because we do have an uptrend started. So at least let's pay attention to this. Because we can actually do this several different ways. But I would like to at least get a small sample size of what the hell is going on here. So if you're watching the US dollar currency index, I mean, you really didn't want to break that line at all because you're on that uptrend. But it didn't hold through. It did not hold through. And we're breaking down, as I suspected yesterday with what was going on with the profiles of volume and just what was going on with the dollar currency index. This is what we were looking at. Unfortunately, we weren't able to break out. Well, fortunately, if you're looking at it like I am. Being honest, we're in a bear flag, a bearish continuation pattern. We just weren't able to break up. So that's what we're looking at now. And if we continue down, we're coming down to the 745 billion unless we break back above 814 billion. So that's what you're looking at this morning. Bitcoin down 1.58%, down to 16,817, down 270 points. Looks like we're tracking back down like I talked yesterday, back down to 16,500 to test the bear flag. We're within this channel, and it's perfect. I told you we confirmed the pattern until we break down or break up. So we're pretty confident yesterday we had to at least come back down to this 16,700, which we've touched. Now we're being squeezed. Now if we break the 16,700, that's where we can get into some bigger problems. And as you can see yesterday, this was the chart that I kept showing. All three of them I showed, but this is the one that made me the most nervous because we had gotten rejected last night and earlier in the day here, and then again last night. And now we look to be continuing on the downward trajectory. So we're going to see. We're going to have to reverse up very, very quickly on Bitcoin. We need to get back over 17,150 approximately. And then our first drop, if we don't get over that, would be to, what is this? 16,488 approximately on top of the bear flag. So pay attention to that. It's very urgent this morning. And then XRP, and I'll let you go. I was up all night again. My son's obviously sick. Doing the best I can, but I wanted to do an update because I just woke up not too long ago, and I'll be around all day. Just keep my son in your prayers, and we'll go over the spew in a second. So the bear flag, this is what I deem to be the most important layer. We came outside of here, and I said yesterday we have to get above 404 in a quick, timely fashion to avoid the next drop. We were unable to break through it, and you can see right here, this would bring us down ultimately to 3175, but that is not the first level or the last level if we were to break down on this continuation pattern. This is your targeted move off of a break right here, and I put this out a couple days ahead of time, and it happened to hit there and get rejected at that exact spot as of right now. And that would bring us down to 22,805 on a technical target, but as you can see in between, we've still got 306, and then the most important level that we have in between is we're on the extension right now. I created this last-ditch effort. I told everybody if we broke down, got rejected here out of the bull flag, before we got back to the bear flag, we'd have a stopping point at 3750. We hit that, stopped, and now we're going to get, it looks like, rejection here. If so, it would continue on to the actual bear flag at about 3598 or 36 cents. So that's what I'm seeing with XRP and Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market as a whole. I'll come back a little later and we'll talk about XLM, DGB, XDC. Maybe HBAR we'll throw in there as well, but I needed to get this update out quick in the morning. Make sure you join Tom's Army. Show me that support, as this update and every other update is sponsored by the extraordinary and generous members of Tom's Army. Our first video yesterday got 1,300 views, 158 likes. Second video only got 552 views and 86 likes, which it is what it is. Not every video is going to do as well. This one was on my phone. Just remember, each and every update is sponsored, and we haven't had a new member in several days, down to 214 members. So I'd appreciate the support as I continue to come here every single day, no matter what. And if you want to pay it forward, this update was sponsored by the generous and exclusive members of Tom's Army who pay $9.99 each month to pay it forward. You get the exclusive Telegram where I read that information off of first this morning. And you get the exclusive emoji badges and month one of me being abducted by aliens and so on. So thanks to the generous members of Tom's Army, the exclusive members of Tom's Army, who are for the people, by the people, who pay for this entire program. I don't have to do any paid advertising. I don't do any paid promotions, and there's no special interest in this. If you would like to see it continue this way, join Tom's Army, as it's not cool to see a couple people leave. I'd appreciate a new member. I bust my ass so that you don't have to. All I ask is for $10 a month. And the amount of work I do is worth a hell of a lot more than $10 a month. So keep that in mind. Keep in mind that this is not easy doing this every single day for the last 21 months, no matter what. And today will test my my dedication. But as you can see, I'm here first thing in the morning, even though I'm exhausted. I'm taking care of sick kids. And I would appreciate the support. You can even send a super thanks, which I got 0 yesterday, which is kind of, it's expected. No new members of Tom's Army, no donations of any kind. So I'd appreciate if somebody stepped up today. 1 new member of Tom's Army is all I ask for. Stay blessed, everybody. Hashtag the FUD stops here. And don't be greedy. If you appreciate what I do, pay it forward. Don't take it for granted.